Hi, um, I'm, AJ, and I have, what's known as a cold CRPS. And the only way I know how to describe it is feeling like you're being burned by ice. And I quite literally was. It started this whole mess, feeling that burning pain. One eye spectrum into six, quite literally. I thought my neighbor thought he was doing double duty, and I thought he thought I was nuts. And then somebody said, get those freaking packs off you. And it wasn't until the last year, December of 2013, that I really started to notice it. Right now, it's everywhere. And I've had my body temperature drop. And the thing is, the hospital scared me to death. Because they don't know about this one. If 5% of med school graduates graduate knowing what I have, fewer know how to treat it right. Maybe a handful. And it scares the living daylights out of me all the time. What's scaring me is, I've got the heat on. I'm actually sitting in front of a space heater. And it's actually a pretty good one. And the most comfortable way for me to be is in a tank, because I really, the clothing feels like sandpaper on my skin. I've got so many things to do, and not a lot of time to do them in. And then I'm supposed to travel, and I don't know how to make it happen. And every day I get a little bit sicker. And I don't think people realize, providers, sometimes patients too, and just how serious this is. And, the reality of it is, believe when you're sick. Friends, best friends, whatever, it doesn't really matter. And pain can take your breath away. And the things that follow, it's your health, your body, sometimes your sanity, and what that makes you is human. And whatever did this to you isn't that important, is it? My face can change color from minute to minute. Body hurts everywhere, and usually it is a burning pain. In my spine, and my neck, it changes. And inside my mouth, because I walked around for a year with every tooth in my head abscessed and rotted clean through. Fortunately, yes, I was able to have them removed after it was dragged out as long as it possibly could be. And to those people, I have nothing to say. It's part of my past, not my present. And I want to feel better. That's all. I just want to feel better. I just want to feel better. And this is pain out of control. And how much longer I'm supposed to live this way, I don't know. I just don't know. And this is the human side. And this is a side that I have gastroparesis, regardless of what people think or say. Like, oh, you take opiate pain medicine. Guess what? I don't. And I still got crucified by my providers in Seattle. And whatever happened to the duty to treat somebody when they're sick, the standards haven't fallen. They don't exist anymore. And it disappoints me. I won't hang my degree on the wall, and I won't ever practice nursing until it exists again, which probably won't happen. You know, I could see my skin color reddening a little bit, but guess what? My burning is just as bad as it ever was, and in my back it's crushing. And I can't stay like this for good. And does it scare me? Hell yes, it scares me. It scares the living daylights out of me. And right now I've got a bottle of DM, an empty bottle of ibuprofen, some neurology meds that shred the hell out of my stomach. And my financial pressures and paperwork coming out the yin yang. And I don't know how long people expect me to continue. And my providers formerly in Seattle may have wanted to crucify me, and that's just fine. That's their sin, not mine. All I did was try to make it work. And whatever those people live with, that place doesn't have a soul anymore. My mom, as a child, her best friend, and she was my friend too, because regardless of what was going on at home, she was good to me. Encouraged my interest in medical profession, which for me was a mistake. Because there's some things doctors can't fix, and the more you chase it, the more of a mistake it can be. But what I can say is, when you can sit with heat all over your body and you still feel like you're burning and you still feel the spasms, you don't know what to do. And one by one people do walk. And they have. And that's part of accepting this one. And that's the bad news. Good news is there is treatment. You know, not any drugs were specifically labeled for RSD or complex regional pain syndrome. But, you know, I can't live like this. And if what my family wants is for me to continue living like this, under the deluded idea that I'm not sick. You know, I have gastroparesis as well. And clearly, it isn't because I take an opiate. It's that the pain does take your breath away when you put them both together. And there's not a lot that works. And I'm going to go for what works. Whether people like it or understand it or not. I'm going to throw everything I have at it. Limited income or not. Support from, quote, family who allowed me to suffer with every tooth in my head abscessed and for well over a year while claiming to advocate for me. I'm sorry, but I don't think they're very good at it. But it is in the past. And where I am is here, trying to warm up I'm trying to feel a little bit normal. I don't know if I ever will again, but I think my best hope does lie in San Diego at Scripps. That's where I intend to be, regardless. So, anyway, prayers, donation of $1, $2, anything, it doesn't matter to me. This page is open for posting. You can post a prayer. It'll be automatically allowed on the timeline. Thank you.